I felt the theme of tonight was two things. It was, I felt the half court offense, the execution was excellent. The coverage solutions, I think we got a lot out of the game plan with our pick and pops, and just the subtleties of our twists, our rescreens, reading two on ones. There was some really enjoyable offense to watch. I thought the spacing kind of around those pick and roll actions really just helped us find excellent, high quality shots. And then defensive disruption. I mean, we held Citron to 8, and a huge part of the game plan was shrinking the floor as much as possible and really playing heavily in the gaps and digging on those post ups and just really building a wall every time so that they couldn't see any space to get downhill. And I thought the team did a great job of that. I felt SA's individual effort defensively to hold Citron to 8 and then get 7 rebounds with 4 steals was incredible. No, all good.
Hey, Coach. Carl Baltimore, District of Buckets. You came in here not too long ago with a different result. I wanted to ask you, was there any difference in the game plan that you had going in today, or is it more of an execution thing? Because it seems like putting a wall up seems to be, what the goal was.
Yeah, I'd say we definitely were more intentional with that. And I think, credit to assistant coach Brittany Donaldson. I felt the scout was excellent with the game plan. I felt was very, very clear. And yeah, I do think we tweaked some things since that first game, and I do think that helped us a lot tonight. I think the concerning thing for me was the rebounding. I think it's I just keep thinking if we could rebound better defensively, it would be incredible to see what we could be doing, because I feel like it's a tough one, because I feel like tactically we're doing everything we can do, and it's things like blow bys and offensive rebounds which are hurting us. So aside from those two things, I felt like we were really, really good. We have to keep doing whatever we can to improve in those areas.
Yeah, and also kind of adding on to that, like you look at what you guys are able to do against Sonia Citron, who all star, lot of the good things that she can do. Is there anything specific that you guys felt you guys did tonight to slow her down, or just more of just kind of how things went?
Yeah, just definitely more disruption off the ball. I felt we gave up way too much in game one with too many chases. We were going over a lot, way too frequently, and that was allowing her just to get downhill, play two on ones, and get to the rim. So I think just by adjusting our defensive cover there with the DHOs and the gets, it really meant that they couldn't get into the paint and get us into rotation. So I think those changes there really helped.
And then last one for me, with this being an expansion team, do you feel that the players that you have, like from the beginning of the season to now, have a chip on their shoulder, or from just kind of just the way they ended up in Portland?
Yeah, I think that's always the case. I think the players see where we were projected with 9 wins or whatever it was for the season, and I think they're believers in the group. I think we want to give them as much confidence as possible so that they feel, we want them going into every game feeling like we are really, really well prepared and that we have a chance to win every game. And then, it's really just a case of putting them in the best situations possible to optimize the group. And I feel like we're doing that. I still think there's a lot we can get better at, but the thing that's most encouraging to me is just how they've improved as basketball players in 2 months, 2.5 months. I think like some really, we saw it in the Atlanta game just offensively, saw it again tonight. I think they're making some really, really good decisions, which is very encouraging to see after just 2.5 months of learning these concepts.